Right, and we are back for part 8. Okie dokie. I just need to... You investigated. He's at 25 now. Okay, so everyone's at 25. Oh, IMF. Ah, stop all the presses! Gotta get IMF! It's a freestyle that provides 8. Do I really need right flank entries anymore? I don't really, but no. I said I didn't need it. Didn't need it. Not that I needed to sell it. Okay. IMF on you. Okay. So that's now I'm gonna put, I think, that free MC in. Because I really feel like I'm gonna need that. Right, you had a +3. So let's get rid of you. Stick the +4 in. Stick you on. Sell you. I really need to tell about I should build admin on them so I can remove admin orgs so I can put more orgs on them, but then at the same time I should get myself over cap to reduce the risk of being cracked.
Don't let them find out.
Alright. You still have that to kill. You don't need to do investigating them anymore. You instead are going to you're all pretty good. I still need some work. And you can... Oh, you can investigate. Oh, it was you that I was using for Ayla. Nah. I'm not going to waste ops on that. All I need to do is just investigate her probably one more time. Because she was at 22, and I think I've done it twice, maybe 3 times with Andre, so that will be enough. Okie dokie. Right, defense ships. Let's start naming this, I guess, so I can actually follow what I'm doing. Right. Mercury fleet. No. Callisto fleet. Scanning fleet. IO fleet. Bertha raid. Just gonna name them actually. So I can Herculina raid. Call. Superior raid. Patroclus raid. Vesta. No. Just go. Patroclus raid. Beta. Vesta raid. Ah. No. No. And you are unnamed so far. Okay. Vesta. Saturn. Vesta. Herculina. Where's that? I don't know. Ariel is Uranus, I think. Yeah, Ariel and Titania are both Uranus. You're going to Patroclus as well. Low Earth, Patroclus, Aquilina. Oh, look at that. It's a Stone Fortress corvette. No, wait. Stone Fortress was the frigate that was a builder. They look completely like just actual fighting ships. And then Bertha Asperia. To be fair, their resources are gonna be severely diminished. Because now they're not gonna have much left. Right. PDA still hasn't dropped yet. Fission reactor away. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you doing? Go away. Leave Iceland alone. Nothing much to do there. Counting with Joe. 8. 12. 16. 19. 23. 27. So if I add one more, that's 28. Which means I can then remove one of these. I don't do economy now. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Double check. Are you all... That's the only one you have. I think I'll leave you for now. Yeah. These are all 4s now, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're 24. 25. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to keep it. There's no need. I have plenty of them. Yeah.
We'll turn down the heat.
Standing by for orders.
Advise India, I
Lending
guess.
my expertise. Lending my expertise. Offering assistance.
Another one at Vesta.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are cooling off.
It's still being pushed up. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Okay. September. That's not gonna matter. I don't think I'll even keep it around. Because, let's double check. Yeah, I might as well. I think I'm safe, relatively. I'll do it with the others as well. Because now, I think I can basically just build on them if I wanted to. Yeah, 30 days. So I don't need the colony ship anymore. So, I'll let it sit there until I need the MC and then I'll get rid of it. Because its monetary cost is meh. And it's tying the aliens up by you wanting them to send stuff at you. So, alright, nanotube armor. Gotta work on that. And also, well, actually, I can't upgrade them because I've just changed the shipyards. So a year from now. Okay, fine. Hesperia raid. And there's nothing here to stop you. So, goodbye Hesperia. Wow. Can you, like, actually hit it, please? There's not really much to do at Earth. Eh. No. Okay, now you're actually doing stuff. Right. Mercury fleet. Now just waiting on the colony ship. 60 days for you. This guy really has nowhere to go. Really. I might just send him off on a chase somewhere. Because they haven't tried to build new, or they haven't tried to send ships out to places again. Really. Might just scuttle you for the MC, to be honest. It's kind of weird how it was kind of superfluous. But there we are. Right. You guys are basically just waiting. Yeah. Alright. Let's continue the adventures of Hesperia. Hey, the laser's shooting.
I will help them.
Fission reactor away. I guess I'll get manage operation center while I wait for PDA to drop. Why hasn't it dropped? It should have dropped. I only need the militarization space for it, I'm pretty sure. See, it kind of working there. I don't know, man.
The people who have come through on site. Pilots evading.
Cool. So then all they have left now is Patroclus. Which I'm hitting in April. And then they have Pyrotos, which I'm not going to be able to get to. Because that requires mission to Saturn, and I don't know if I want to detour 25k of research to that yet. To be honest, I'm not sure. By the time I research it and send ships to Saturn, I think they'll all be established. But maybe I could take the just take the fight to them straight away. You can send stuff on Panda. It is kind of takes ages, but maybe. Okay. Sure. You do that. Like in terms of resource production, I'm not doing very well because I have only put one on each of the Jupiter moons, but that's because I have a growing concern that I'm not going to have the MC because I've spent like 8 of it on raiding ships that I should really scuttle now that they've done their purpose, but I kind of want to sit them there to mess with the aliens. So
Heading to the LZ.
you go do that.
Offering support. Offering counsel.
Oh, alien. Can I do something yet? No. There it is. I have to wait till
Public opinion is moving
an
towards
operation procs for me to
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
investigate first to progress that story point. La 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 la.
Unable to destroy target.
Okay, Jupiter's production shipyards are pretty much online now. 2/3 online-ish. But I don't really need it yet, to be honest. I might as well wait until I get nanotube armor. Nah. You though. Right, I've got a 1 and a 1 there that I can change out for. I got 1 in there, but changing those out would lose a science. These ones are money. Big whoop. I'll replace. Yeah, I'll replace the money versions. And then I'll get rid of that one. Stick that one. No. They're both +2, but that one's half the cost, so. And then I'll sell that one and get rid of it. Yeah. Frees up a slot. Still no operation. Probably gonna be waiting a while for that. Operation center. Point defense array. Let's go.
offering assistance. I will help them.
Nearly ready.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
When does the ship build? 26 days. Okay. So gotta wait for the ship to build first, but that's fine. The question is now, do I think I might actually. I think I will. I think I will
Forward for the good guy.
do Saturn next. I might as well. I've got the astronomer. Really scare the aliens, I guess. Oh, I've actually got space for you to have something. But what do I give you? 6%er? 7%er? Could do that for now. Let's do that for now. Why not? Okay. So you... Oh, yeah, you're working on Iceland. I just kind of forgot to keep you going. You need to defend. I think America ran out.
Securing our control.
And so did the, okay, I'll do that next turn. One more on you. Okay, you're all doing fine.
Never be afraid.
Mission to inner planet's done. Screw it. Let's go! PDA done. Let's get patrol vessels.
Offering cancel.
Protecting our interests.
Lending my expertise.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Should be ready for the nanotube. When the nanotube unlocks, I'll build. I'll upgrade the ships already at Jupiter, and then I'll build another one each, so they have 2 ships each. I think that should be okay. Oh yeah, the PDAs dropped, didn't they? Let's get that sorted. I also at some point need to get kinetics, so the defense stations don't suck as much. I also forgot to do the mission fission arrays. um. When plenty of time. Okay, I'm not going to need the shipyards for a while, so I can shut that all down. Actually, I'm just going to shut it all down. It'll be fine. Nothing's coming in 50 days. The other thing that I was thinking that could be a problem is that Jupiter and Saturn are currently at opposite ends of this system, I think. I just need to double check that, but that's what my mind was saying to me earlier. I've also realized I was being really inefficient then, and letting the construction module shut down before I built. Oh well. I'll live with it. Wait. Yeah, because Jupiter's going to be pulling away from Saturn now. So my shipyards at Jupiter aren't particularly useful for attacking Saturn. But I can build at Jupiter, send them to like Mercury. Logistics, logistics, logistics. Right. Okay. I just had to pause there to go grab my food, and I came back, and I clicked it, and I thought, wait, you're still paused. Did I not pause you? So, when I finish this recording, I am very sorry if if there's like 10 minutes of nothing is happening because I forgot to pause the recording because obviously, you know, I'm not a professional. Well, I haven't sorted myself out for this. It's literally just pausing and unpausing on OBS. So I don't know how to do video editing. So oh well. Anyway. Mm-hmm. 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 So we're gonna do a rolling defense of these people again, I
Where
think.
do you need me?
Do, do, do.
Securing our control.
And then I need
Reporting
my
in.
no Andre, Rene. Sorry,
Where to?
Rene.
Protecting our interests.
Um. Counting with Joe. 7. I'm gonna. This is gonna happen every time now. 11. 15. 21. 25. So you're gonna be a while before. Okie dokie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our control.
Okay, Mercury. Oh no, wait. I gotta wait. Yes, no. Yes, I can send it off. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I was thinking. My thought was before I went off and grabbed my food was that I will give my brain a second to figure it out. Yes. I think I may have to keep this station because Jupiter's going to be on the other side of the solar system to Saturn, and therefore not going to be that conducive to sending out raiding parties from it. So I was thinking that maybe instead I'll keep the station at Earth so I can use it as a refuel and halfway point to Saturn. And I'll just have to find the 2MC from somewhere. So we're going to do that. The other thing I completely forgot to do was using the new thingy was to set home ports for the fleets. Yeah. Alright, so we get to Mercury. No. What? July. We get to Mercury in July. You're going back to Uranus. Uranus. I keep making it, fucking that up. Practically. Another one for Duplicor. See, that's now 2 ships that they've sent to... Oh, look at that. Yeah, so you're going to the raid with a dreadnought and a frigate. And you're arriving soon. You're arriving soon. Cool. Right. Admin. I'm just gonna keep doing that now, I think, for the moment. I really want to get better orgs. Or get more actual usable orgs. Right. I need to do the other ones.
Standing by for orders. Protecting our interests.
At your service.
At your service.
Orders. Securing our interests.
I will tell our story.
Start working on China, I think.
Our interests.
Securing our interests.
Securing our control.
Have you built anything at these ones? Now that... No. No. You're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Okay. Streamer ships coming in. Conga line of death. Okay. Just a Corvette. Fine. Whatevs. You do that. Oh, the PDAs are up.
I'm here.
I guess have you work on China as well.
I will drive this way.
Your orders. We're going in.
Where do you need
Work on them. Oh, NGIA. I want you. You're good for the investigator. But what do I replace you with? It'd be you. Plus. Okay. I will then instead temporarily put you on someone else. But who and what do I remove? Because it doesn't really provide. Right. take the US Special Forces group off. And then I take off you. I'm not really using social science at the moment. Stick you on. Yep, we'll go with that. Do. And you don't have any defenses to show for yourselves. Oh no, you have a point defense array. You're learning. So let's do the bombardment first. To make sure that they lose.
Offering support.
Yeah, see, that works. It's weird how sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. You're probably going to fail at this, but... Well, actually... Because I don't know when they're being built. Because I did send the other ship to... Yeah. April, May, June, July, August. Someone was going there. You. March next year is fine. Okay. I might wait. Yeah, I'll wait for the second ship to arrive, and maybe 2 ships will help. Will be enough? Probably not, but at the very least, it's another mine gone.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
So they don't have any other mines left in the inner solar system now. So I've completely removed them from the, well, other than the, so I guess they just have 1 station left in the inner solar system at Patroclus.
Making our case.
I'm here. Going in hot.
Acknowledged. Offering assistance.
I miss Denmark. Somehow. Okay. What am I doing? Counting with Joe. 12. 16, 20, 4, 8. Okay. Ooh. Right. Anyway, back to the back from the hiccup. Doo 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 doo.
Offering counsel.
Yeah, see now they're starting to ramp themselves back up again, but a bit too little, too late, I think.
Come go outside.
Do the one that if I fail, it reduces boost because I don't give a fuck. Nanotube armor, right. Let's get management research that way. Yeah, well, this is definitely interesting. This has almost become kind of like a lot quieter of a game because the aliens now are so focused on the fact that I burnt all of their possessions down that they have, that, you know, I'm pretty sure that they have sent less retaliation ships towards me than I would have experienced by this point in. Because I don't feel the pressure of needing to like build more defense ships. I still need to because obviously they are coming. Which reminds me, these stations have just finished their I suppose the other thing is that I'm still quite a ways away from tier 2 research stations, so maybe I don't really need all 5 solar arrays. I'll need another 64 when I boost them up, which leaves 101. It's 84, which would then leave 17 power. Yeah, just to boost myself up a little bit more. 17 power means I can do one of each. Do one of each. Yeah. And then I'll do the same with Gao Jinping, although you've got 2 less. So you've got 15 spare power. Which I think is still fine. I haven't built any military science, really. Maybe I should actually do that. I've got none at all. That will only give me 5% though. Is it really worth that? get it 10%. Space science is already pretty high. Materials is okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna need military. So I'll do that instead. Right, that reminds me. I need to upgrade. So now I have, no. Nanotube armor. Up the defense of that. And I also have advanced pulsar. Okay. Nothing new on that front. Right, I don't need 17 KPS. Let's do 14.5. Or do I can maybe... Nearly 14 KPS. Yes. We'll go with that, I think. As my thingy, and then I want to design a what if I have 2 corvettes instead of a destroyer? Technically, it's still 2 less 60cm lasers. No, I'll get the destroyer for the defense fleets. But for you are going to be my next stage up from the raiders. The ones that can actually try and fight the aliens. You weigh less, but you're less efficient. But it is eking out a little bit more in terms of turn rate, and so might as well. And then you are a strike. So, what do you... I probably don't need as much KPS. 65? We'll go with that. And you are going to take over duties from Zelenko, but I'm going to keep the Zelenkos on the books because they're a lot faster, which means I can maybe use them for really quick reactions. Um, you're a little bit faster, but not by like an appreciable amount. But you're like nearly 3 times as fast as the fox is, so it might still be worth having you around on the books. Excuse me. I'm not going to be building any of those again. So the ones that are Mercury will sit there at Mercury till they die, or I need to like. I could put replace their armor on them though, to actually make them a bit more long-lasting. Yeah, and I'll upgrade them as they arrive, or when the Mercury shipyard completes, I'll upgrade them there. And then I can sit there until they die, and I can replace them with pulsar versions instead. I don't need. Well, I am going to need them again eventually. So I guess I can. Well, is there anything to upgrade on them? Well, yes, but kind of no. So I'll wait until I actually need to build new ones until sort that out. You though, I should probably make the outpost version. Switch to when I arrive. Okay. That's all that sorted. And it's actually near the end of the hour, so before I actually start the spin, I'll finish off the missions and everyone. Just double check. DARPA. Yeah, I want DARPA because that gives me a boost in military science research, which I'm going to need. Now I need to try and find somewhere to put you. Bugger. I could put you on you. And then that, I remove that. I remove that. It hurts, but it's, you know. Oh, you need government, don't you? Ah, balls. Okay, never mind. You're also pretty good. You're 111 2, so false alarm, put you back on. I need a government person. Not you. Not you. You two. Okay. Can I find 3 spots for you somewhere? Technically I can, because he's only holding Nat Geo until she's can get a point in admin. And I could just switch them out. But I don't want it to don't want to lose it while I wait for that to happen. So I will buy you, move you down, and then I'm gonna move you back up. No. I'll keep DARPA up because it's more useful to me now. Right now than NGIA, I guess. And that reminds me, I need to, when I get another point, I replace dropped games with special forces groups so I can have stabilized nations back again. And I need to get rid of something. I guess I can get rid of that since I've got plenty of them. The other thing is, Ushkar, that one. Are you worth getting? I don't know. I could replace that. I lose. I lose a persuasion. Gain an espionage. But then I would want to keep that and put it to someone else. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna go with that. Right. And that concludes this part. And we'll continue on with part 9.